Hey guys, this is your favorite neighborhood gambler, Moss Money. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you're into gambling, if you're into winning money at gambling, hell, if you love talking Eagles, this is the channel and the videos for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the shows.
Okay. All right. Man, this is a first. It's been a while since we've been on some of these games together. LSU at Clemson, Tigers versus Tigers, -3.5. Another big game, top ranked game coming in. When I was doing some research on this, man, I was looking. I remember the conversation about Debo and what he did in terms of the portal and what he does. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This shit looks like this shit is paying off because he created a culture, and he always has. But he's created a culture. They are second in the whole nation in terms of returning starters. They have 16 returning starters.
Yeah.
Coming back. And not even that. That defensive line is getting back to Clemson defense. That defensive line is absolutely silly. If I'm not mistaken, they got two guys in the top 15 in terms of defensive line. Peter Woods, absolute monster last year, 32 tackles, 8.5 sacks. I got this John Peg, bro. I got stats for you. You know what I mean? And then I think they had a true freshman last year. Who was it? Simmons? Was it Simmons? Who was the
Walker? TJ Walker?
Was it Walker? I thought they had two defensive linemen, and the other one had like 11 sacks last year.
Yeah, you got two duty linemen is TJ Walker and Pete Woods.
Okay, yeah. TJ, is it TJ Parker?
Walker.
It's Walker. It's not Parker. Okay, yeah. And then they got the corner, Terrell.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then Klubnik is back. They got some receivers coming back. Got some offensive line coming back. I mean, they earned every bit of that. I think the rank number 4, preseason number 4.
Mm-hmm.
-3.5, total over 57.5. Man, I like the Tigers in this game, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. This is a very interesting matchup, because there's so much similarities between the team. They both are Tigers. So you say you got the Tigers. Which Tigers you got?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Both of the Tigers, both play in Death Valley. They both stadiums are called Death Valley. But I'm here for the home team for sure. This is one of my max plays here. And once again, it's just because it's up front. The up front between Clemson returning 4 starting offensive linemen, and also having 2 NFL top picks on our defensive line. That's the trenches right there, right? So
that's where college football is won.
Correct. So LSU is going to have a hard time. Yes, they both have experienced quarterbacks. Cade Klubnik is up for the Heisman coming up shortly, potentially same for LSU's quarterback. Is it Nussmeier?
Garrett Nussmeier.
Nussmeier, right? Yeah. So they're both really good quarterbacks, over 3,800 yards last season. I think Nussmeier had like 4,000 plus. I mean, they get after it, but the biggest downturn for LSU is that they lose a lot with the transition of their offensive line. I think Will Campbell got drafted last year. That's a big loss for them. And to your point, Clemson has returned everybody. So yeah, this is, and then don't forget, Brian Kelly can't win opening games. He just can't. They haven't won an opening game since 2019. That's a long time ago to not win your opener. And I know those openers for LSU are usually big games, but come on, my guy. And now you got to go into Death Valley in South Carolina.
It's a bad matchup. I think I actually think it's a bad matchup because I mean, typically you remember LSU like the Chases, the Jeffersons, like they don't got no receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're all young receivers, but none of them is that standout LSU receiver. that we're used to seeing. So
Yeah, I'm really not even worried about that because I don't think it's going to matter who's out there because it's just going to be too much up front. It's the trenches game. So unless they're able to establish a quarterback running game against that Clemson front, and let's not forget Clemson made the playoffs last year and won, right? They beat SMU. They beat SMU,
Yep.
right? Went 7-1, I think, to close out the season and brought back the same team. So LSU, they're gonna have a rough time here. I love the line being short. I think it got up to 4, now it's back down to 3.5. I'm buying a point to 2.5 to get under the key number. I'm hammering it.
Let me see. 2.5 line is here. Yeah, you're gonna for DraftKings at least you're gonna pay -152. You can find and shop around and find a line.
Even if you go to 3, I would go to 3 just in case you need a push.
I don't think they got that hook booked in.
It's
booked. Everything is a hook. There ain't no even numbers on DraftKings, man. That shit is wild. But no, I completely agree with you. I like the line here. I got a little parlay cooking up at the end.
Yeah,
and Clemson is definitely part of it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.